Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha, in my opinion, the most important words found in the Yoga Sutras. Today's video isn't just about understanding this ancient teaching, it's about transforming your life. So, are you ready to gain clarity, release limiting beliefs, and reclaim your inner sovereignty? Then let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Windtalker. I'm a spiritual life coach, yoga teacher, and energy medicine facilitator. And today we're diving into the profound wisdom found in the second line of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And we'll explore how it connects to the Windtalker Method, a powerful system for identifying and releasing emotional and mental blocks that hold us back. But first, here's a short introduction on what exactly are the Yoga Sutras. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali are a collection of 196 concise phrases that serve as a foundational guide to the philosophy and practice of yoga. Written over 2,000 years ago, these sutras provide timeless insight into the nature of the mind, the path of self-realization, and the tools for achieving inner peace. At their core, the sutras emphasize calming the fluctuations of the mind to achieve clarity, self-mastery, and unity with one's higher self. And with that out of the way, let's dive into the good stuff. The second sutra states, Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Loosely translated, this means yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations or modifications of the mind. Let's break this down a bit and get better acquainted with the terminology. The word yoga here is referring to the spiritual practice of uniting heart, mind, and soul. Chitta is the mental framework through which we experience reality. This refers to our mind, or better put, our perception faculty. Vritti is a complex concept, but for the sake of this video, we can use it to describe the modifications, or better yet, the whirlings of the mind. The constant background chatter that happens in the back of the head, which shapes how we perceive the world. Nirodha is both the process and the state of stilling those whirlings in the mind. It's not just about restraint and cessation. It's more about supporting the mind and allowing it to rest in its natural state of clarity. So, why does this matter? Where's the application? Why is this important? Well, these fluctuations, the whirlings, vritti, often lead to misunderstandings about ourselves and about our reality. Think of mistaking a coil of rope for a snake. It's not the reality of the situation that causes the fear and the reactions that come from the fear, but rather the mind's interpretation of the object. The root of this misinterpretation comes from avidya, a Sanskrit word for ignorance. And I know, this word can be a bit triggering for some. But put simply, all it really means is not knowing. It's not about lacking intelligence or lacking the ability to learn or understand. It's just that, at this moment, I simply don't know. Ignorance is about being unaware of deeper truths. This ignorance often manifests as attachment, wanting, and aversion, not wanting. And this then creates emotional reactions, what yogis call kleshas or poisons, that can spiral out of control and cause deeper suffering, which can be seen as root obstacles to achieving higher states such as inner peace. And this is where the Windtalker Method comes in and shines. In the Windtalker Method, we focus on identifying the beliefs and emotions that keep our minds in this state of fluctuation and modification and confusion. So let's take a moment to consider how these beliefs and emotions arise in the first place. Ignorance leads us to interact with reality through attachment and aversion, things I want and things I don't want. This interplay further produces an array of emotions, which in the Windtalker Method we categorize them as the following 5 core poisons: anger, jealousy, greed, pride, and fear. Yes, it can seem to sound a bit like doom and gloom, but here's the empowering part. For every poison, there is a medicine. For example, anger can be healed with patience. Jealousy dissolves in joy and gratitude. and fear transforms through love and kindness. Through the Windtalker Method, we work to cut down the sandbags, those emotional poisons, and cultivate healing medicines and practices in their place. Practicing Nirodah, the stilling of the mind, isn't just a lofty spiritual goal. It is a practical life-changing process. The path and the destination. Yet another paradox. Here are 3 tips on how you can start integrating Nirodah, the stilling of the mind, into your daily life. Number 1, pause and reflect. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to observe your thoughts. Are they coming from a place of attachment or maybe aversion? Or maybe an even deeper place like long-held anger? Or maybe even childhood fears? Number 2, use mindfulness in your daily interactions. Practice noticing the thoughts that arise. Are they maybe arising out of a place of ignorance and not knowing? Can you see the potentiality in a possible misinterpretation or a misperception? Side note, journaling can really help with identifying such patterns and beliefs. The Windtalker Method teaches a very practical method to journaling that actually leads you to the aha moments. Link in the description box to start that journey. Number 3, apply the Windtalker techniques. The Windtalker Method gives you tools, lots of tools, to help release and transform these limiting thoughts and beliefs. I'll be sharing one of those towards the end of the video, so keep watching till the end. What the mind creates, the mind can change. As you start doing the work, one of the most transformative realizations you'll have is that these poisons, the limiting emotions and beliefs, aren't inherently a part of you. They aren't yours. They were put there by someone or something else, not you. And that is where your healing truly begins. I'll be talking more about this concept of that which is inherent in our mind versus that which was planted there by others in future videos, so please stay tuned for those. Here's a really good example that I use a lot with many of my students and clients. When I say the word cake, what comes up for you? What do you see? What do you feel? Most of us would say that cake is attributed to some form of celebration. Memories of birthdays, graduations, weddings, and so on come to mind. So when we see cake, we naturally react with excitement, right? What are we celebrating? So our system now is being flooded with happy hormones, such as serotonin and dopamine. We get excited and pleased. Let's break this down a little bit. The eyes see the cake. The eyes transfer the information to the brain. The mind then, through vritti, interprets the information, forming an association to the image of the cake. Based on that association, it will then tell the brain what to do next. I'd say this is true for most of us, right? When we see cake, we get excited. But let's say that it's your 5th birthday. Friends and family have gathered around you. Mom and dad bring over the cake. Everyone started singing happy birthday. But then your older brother, going through a tough time and teenager issues, suddenly felt, left out, and decided to grab you by the back of the head and push your face into the cake. You now develop trauma. Now, whenever you see cake, even 30-something years later, your mind, through vritti, links the cake to the event of your 5th birthday. And this tends to happen on a subconscious level, which then tells your brain to be on alert. And then the brain tells the body to secrete stress hormones like cortisol. The subject here didn't change. Cake is cake. It's flour and sugar. Your interpretation of the subject is what caused the change. The vritti faculty of the mind, the whirling modifications, now associates cake with trauma from the 5th birthday party. Instead of feeling joy and excitement, you experience stress. How you see something determines how you react to it and how you behave around it. Not to fret, we have access to the required healing tools. Now, if this feels like a lot to process, please know that A, you're not alone, and B, you don't have to navigate it alone. My role as a guide and healer is to help you uncover and release those sandbags, those poisonous weights and lingering past programs, so that you can rise and step into your full potential. Through the Windtalker Method, we can work together to identify the things that are holding you back, discover the medicines needed, along with their application and how best to administer their healing properties. Then from there, we can create a personalized plan of action that will lead you towards your own Nirodah, your own natural state of inner peace. Before we end this video, and with the intention of helping you bring in more stillness and peace into your mind, I'd like to guide you through a short relaxation meditation. It's simple, yet incredibly powerful. Start by finding a comfortable seated position with a nice straight spine. Take a deep breath in and out. Become aware of your physical body and the contact it makes with your seat. Become aware of your physical body and the contact it makes with your clothes. And become aware of your body and the parts of your body that are exposed to the air around you in the room. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax the crown of your head. Relax the forehead. Relax the back of the head. Start to relax your face. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Can you relax the space between your eyebrows? Unclench your jaw. Gently swallow. And release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax your head and face. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms, your elbows, your forearms. Relax your wrists, hands, and fingers. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your attention to your chest. Start to relax your chest and upper back. Relax your abdomen. Relax the middle back and the lower back. Bring your attention to your waist. Can you relax your belly and relax your waist? Relax your hips and send waves of relaxation down the legs, past the knees, all the way down into your ankles, feet, and toes. Relax. And now bring your attention to your breathing. And just notice, observe, take inventory of your breathing pattern. Are you breathing fast or slow? Is your breath deep or shallow? And can you, without putting too much effort, start to lengthen your inhalations and lengthen your exhalations? And just come back to the here and now. Come back to your breathing. Notice your deep inhalations and your slow exhalations. Very gently, just take inventory of your mind. Being in the right here, in the right now. Become aware of the calmness you have generated, cultivated in your own mind. Breathe deeply. Know that you can come back to this whenever you want to. But for now, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring sensation back into the physical body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, open your eyes. If this topic and teaching resonates with you, let's work together. Whether you're just starting out or wanting to deepen your practice, I'll meet you at where you are and help you uncover what's holding you back and reclaim your true self. The first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most rewarding. Visit windtalkermethod.com to learn more and schedule your session. You deserve this time for yourself, to heal, to grow, and to reconnect with your true essence. I hope you found this talk helpful. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a loved one who you think would find inspiration and application from the second line in the Yoga Sutras. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video. Blessed be.